A very happy Monday to you. Thanks for being with us today. I'm Brittany Bailey alongside meteorologist Rebecca Sweet. And boy, are we coming off a great weekend.
It was hot. We were out at soccer all weekend and I was like, oh my gosh, got the first sunburn of the season.
Oh,
so we kind of
you did,
knocked it out. I know. But it was one of those weekends, folks, where like if you had puts a smile on my face. Really limited precipitation, probably perhaps similar to what we had on Saturday. But if you get some spotty showers, embrace it, folks. It looks like we'll be relatively dry for your Tuesday and into your Wednesday, continuing to warm up into the middle to upper 80s. So it is going to be very mild as we go throughout the middle part of this week. In fact, near record highs. Not out of the question. We do have some spotty showers that are taking place this morning. A weak little boundary that's continuing to bring in some nice precipitation. Not going to do much when it comes to some of the drought conditions that we do have in place. As you notice, we do have special weather statements. This is going to be for Southwest Virginia, right along the southeastern corner of Kentucky, and then up to our north in the northern half of Georgia. We do have a red flag warning, so it's going to be a little breezy today, and with dry soil conditions, looking at not a whole lot of moisture in place, there is going to be the potential for, again, some elevated fire concerns. High pressure is off to our south. We just don't have a whole lot to talk about for the next couple of days. So today, tomorrow, and as we go into your Wednesday, it's kind of smooth sailing, folks. We're really going to see some pretty light precipitation week. So here's a look at your 3-day rainfall outlook. Again, not much happening here locally. 7-day rainfall outlook. We may see some changes start to
today. We're glad you're here. Really nice weekend, a really warm week ahead.
So warm, as we were discussing, that little Miss Thing over here got a sunburn.
I got my first sunburn, which I was like, the first day I was like, oh, the sun's not going to get me. And then the second day I just kind of didn't think about it.
Creeps up on you.
I know. So here we are, folks. I feel like how happy this makes me just to see some precipitation. Will everyone get rain? No. Will areas perhaps maybe along the Tennessee and Kentucky border see some sprinkles? Yeah, the possibility is there. We do have some special weather statements. This is primarily for the dry conditions that we have in place and some gustier winds. And then for the northern half of Georgia, we do have a red flag warning. The drought conditions are a little bit worse off to our south. High pressure is going to continue to stay with us as we head throughout the good portion of this work week. We've got this big old upper level ridge that is just like saying, nah, you're not going to see any rain. So I don't foresee much today, tomorrow, or as we head into your Wednesday. Thursday into Friday, we may have a few spotty showers, and then maybe perhaps as we go into the weekend as well. So here's a glimpse of your potential rainfall within the next 7 days. It's nice to see the opportunity for rain, at least heading into the weekend. I'd say Sunday right now looks to be the best chance for some of that possible precipitation to move into our region. So here's Thursday into Friday. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get some of this moisture to your Monday. As you head outside, we're going to continue to see temperatures getting into the lower 80s as we go throughout the start of the day. Today it's going to be so nice. It's already mild outside this morning. We do have the potential for a few spotty showers right along the Tennessee and Kentucky border, but I just don't foresee this to add up to much. We warm back up into the middle to upper 80s as we head throughout the next couple of days, tracking the potential for fairly dry conditions. But this morning we've got this weak little system that's trying to bring in some spotty showers. It's not going to be enough to change the current drought-like conditions that we have in place, but of course we'll take any kind of precipitation that we can get. Special weather statements are shaded in tan. We do have a red flag warning for areas into the northern half of Georgia because it's going to be breezy, and with dry soil conditions, yes, the concern for fire hazards are in place. We'll see a fairly quiet forecast as we head throughout the next couple of days. No major rain chances here locally. Again, some spotty sprinkles possible today, and then perhaps another chance for some spotty showers as we head closer to the end of the week. It's just nice to see this opportunity for rain here across East Tennessee. Another glimpse of your 7-day forecast. We continue to warm up this week with highs well above average. Spotty showers on your satellite radar. I'm like, this is amazing starting off this morning. Don't bank on seeing rain, but if you do get the chance for some precipitation, folks, embrace it. We do have a couple of different special weather statements across parts of southeast Kentucky, southwest Virginia, and then a red flag warning, which is in effect for areas into the northern half of Georgia. This is primarily due to dry soil conditions, some breezier winds that are going to be in place today. So just listen to local authorities. If there are any burn restrictions in your area, be extra cautious. Cloud cover is going to stay with us off and on as we head throughout the next few days. Again, no major opportunities for rain. all the way through about midweek. By Thursday, we may see this ridge try to break down just a little bit, bringing in a few more spotty showers possible. And then really by the end of this week and into the weekend, we do see our next best chance for some precipitation. So here's Thursday into Friday, light to moderate rain. Relatively dry heading into the week. Heating up this week with highs potentially into the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. We'll talk about this warming trend and maybe some of the spotty showers we could see coming up. Have any of this over parts of Knox County, but at this moment we will take any kind of rain that we can get. There was a moment on Saturday where we had some spotty showers out in Oak Ridge, and I was like, if I hear anyone complain, let me tell you, we're going to have a conversation. We do have some spotty showers in place this morning. Not much in the form of precipitation as we head throughout the rest of the day. Your Tuesday looks like it's going to be fairly dry. And then heading into your Wednesday, we kind of do it all over again with, again, fairly dry conditions. As we get closer to the end of the week, rain chances kind of look like they're going to creep up just a little bit. Thursday, we might start to see this ridge weaken just a little bit, enough to provide the chance for some rain. And then into the weekend, Saturday is going to be blazing. Sunday, we may see the chance for some rain. We'll get to that in just a moment. So first, here's a look at your Thursday into your Friday. You notice long-range models show the potential for some spotty showers. We're hopeful. We're excited. And then Saturday into Sunday, here comes our next cold front. This is going to bring in, again, another chance for potentially some rain, but also some slightly cooler temperatures on the backside of the system with highs closer to near average. Your 10-day temperature trend, y'all, we're going to continue to heat up as we go throughout the week. Highs into the 80s, potentially into the 90s. We'll have details on some of the rain chances we could see in just a little bit. Northern half of our viewing area, I'm so impressed by this. I'm like, come on, rain, bring on all the moisture you can give us. If I hear one of you complain about this rain, we're going to have a little talk, right? We do have, again, some special weather statements from the National Weather Service. This is kind of highlighting some drier conditions, and then into the northern half of Georgia, we have a red flag warning that is in place because of the low relative humidity as well as the dry soil conditions. This is going to lead to that opportunity again, paired up with some gusty winds for some concerns. An elevated fire risk does remain in place here across East Tennessee throughout the day today as well. So please be extra cautious when it comes to any type of burning. Cloud cover is going to be hit or miss as we head throughout the rest of the day today, tomorrow, and as we go into your Wednesday. I don't foresee much in the form of precipitation through the middle part of the week. And then we get closer to the end of the week and into the weekend, and we start to see perhaps a little bit of change, We could have this ridge kind of weaken just a little bit into your Thursday. This could bring in today.
Yeah.
We're going to do a stream on that coming up around 8 to go into details.
All right, Rebecca, thank you.
And thanks for being with us.